Hey YouTube, got another video for you here featuring NBA 2K16. We're going to see if we can go 0-82 on the season with a lineup featuring some first overall draft picks from the past that didn't quite make it in the NBA. So we got in our point guard position, Anthony Bennett from UNLV, shooting guard Andrea Bargnani from Italy, small forward Kwame Brown, power forward Greg Oden, and our center, big man Thabit from UConn. So the worst record of all time, if we don't go 0-82, we're going to try to beat the 72-73 Philadelphia 76ers that went 9-73 on the season. So our first game, we simcast it, and we lost 101-73. I mean, some big numbers on our end, but still not very good. You know, we got all our minutes in our starting lineup because I just want those guys to play, see if they can, see how many games, you know, they can lose, but also see how many games that this team can win. I mean, there's some bad teams out there. So we might be able to, oh, there we go, snuck one into with the Chicago Bulls, who have a 2-6 record, so we beat them 78-76. That's embarrassing for the Bulls. So we already got our first win on the season, so we're still gonna simulate the rest of the season. We're gonna see if we can beat the 76ers. This past season, the 15-16 season, the 76ers won 10 games. So I think we're gonna do worse, where we're going to achieve our goal of losing more games than they did. Now our roster, you know, we're full of first overall bust, but, you know, Andrea Bargnani, you know, that was kind of a weak draft. I know Aldridge went after him, but, you know, there wasn't that much talent in there. Greg Oden, I mean, great talent, like so talented. Him at Ohio State, one of the best big men I've ever seen, but just those knee injuries just hindered his career. I think he's playing in China now. And then you got Anthony Bennett, again, you know, such a weak draft that he shouldn't have been drafted first of all. Any other draft, he wouldn't have been picked that high. So we're just taking a look at our record. 1-39. Won our second game against the New York Knicks. I knew we were going to win against the Knicks. I just knew it. They're such a terrible team. Get crushed by Golden State. Yeah, so really the only bad player on this roster, I mean, he didn't really do that much, was probably Thabit. Kwame Brown, he played a lot of years in the NBA, even though he's straight out of high school though, so you can't really expect much of a player of his caliber. There we go, win our fourth game of the year against the Clippers. Just traditionally terrible. And beat the Kings, who don't have a good record. In our wins, we're really limiting our opponents in the scoring department. There you go, Andrea Bargnani having a career year. I'm surprised he's not averaging more points because we don't really have any scorers. At least Bargnani he has a jump shot. He can actually shoot. Greg Oden. Thabit. I think Thabit's playing in the D League now. Bargnani's playing with the Nets. Anthony Bennett was playing for Toronto's D League team, the 905. Greg Oden's playing over in China. And then Kwame Brown, I'm not positive, but I think he's retired. He might be playing overseas somewhere. But look at these stats. Field goal percentage, terrible for most of them. 3-point percentage. I mean, why are some of these guys shooting 3-point? Now, I know our roster is pretty much made up of big men, so I had to choose which guy should be point guard. So Bargnani is obviously the shooting guard because he had the most skill. The point guard was tough. I kind of just chose the smallest guy, so I picked Bennett. And then the beat's 7-3, so it's center and power forward, Greg Oden, and then small forward, Kwame Brown. So we got Kwame Brown's Rookie of the Year. Yeah, that's fitting. I mean, he's getting so many touches. Yeah, no one else here. I would have expected someone to be a most improved player, but no one. All right, let's take a look at the awards. The voting. Bargnani, Kwame Brown, and Bennett. We have three All-Stars. Wow. All right, so we're gonna have to simulate the All-Star game, see what kind of stats those three can put up. No one in a three-point contest, no one in the dunk contest. All right, let's see. Expecting big things out of these. See if we can win a game. Big lead. Oh wow, the West come back and they beat us. All right, let's see. We see the stats that Bargnani put up. All right, pretty good. I mean, not very good, but 4 points. 4 points for our All-Stars. The Dynamo. So we got 5 wins. So we're gonna try to keep it to single digits. At least tie the 72, 73, 76ers. And we beat Orlando. Orlando, a struggling team. They have some talent on that team, but they just traded Oladipo from to OKC for Serge Ibaka. That wasn't a very good deal. I mean, Serge's really been declining. We beat the Heat 103-102. That's surprising because that's a pretty good team. So we got 8 wins. So things aren't looking too good. I don't think we're gonna beat the record. So there's another win against Charlotte. I mean, oh wow, they only scored 66 points. Charlotte's a pretty good team. I mean, they made the playoffs this year. So we got 9 wins. Oh, we beat the Pacers. That's too bad. And they have a good team, 45 wins. Yeah, in our wins, our defense comes up strong. That's the only reason we win the games. I don't think we can actually outscore anybody, but we can, hold the other team to less points. And we beat the Raptors. So that's 11 wins for the Dynamo. Kwame Brown wins Rookie of the Year. I'm expecting big things out of that guy. David Blatt, Coach of the Year. See if anyone's on. Nope, nobody's. Oh, yeah. Kwame Brown made third team NBA. Wow. That's surprising. He's gonna have a good career, I think. All right, we'll take a look at the stats one last time. Yeah, Andrea Bargnani. No brainer there. Of course, he's gonna lead the team in points. Like I said before, he's the only shooter. Greg Oden. We didn't succeed in our task, but we did have a pretty bad record. 11 wins. Bad point differential. Look right there. We have the least amount of points, but we also kept our opponents to the least amount of points scored against us. So that's a positive looking into the Dynamo's future. They have a good foundation. They just got to build upon it. I'm expecting big things out of this franchise, but I guess we will see in the future. And the Lakers, they had 16 wins in the season. Now that's terrible. We had 5 less wins than them, and we were actually trying to be bad. Anyways, guys, that's all for the simulation. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry that we didn't go 0-82 like we were hoping for, but better luck next time. I'll try to assemble a worse roster so we can do even worse. But until then, keep it locked in. Take care, guys. Peace out.